Hello again. We would like to discuss about Maryono Teknik System, and now I would like to show you that our area is already Indonesian area. Like here is us. We are here, and we have first we would like to have a connection with all of people around Indonesia first as a basic network. So like we have a lot of alumni from Aceh, from Medan, from Padang, also from Palembang, Jambi, Lampung, Jawa Barat, and Jawa Tengah, DIY juga banyak sekali. So a lot of in Bali, Lombok, East Nusa Tenggara, even also Kupang we have also in all of Celebes area, we have already Gorontalo, Manado, we have also people from Makassar, we have people from here, and we have also people from Maluku, Tenggara Barat here, we have also some people from Ternate and also from Papua. So this is also systemic thinking. So we do not only think to develop us here, but we think to develop students from several areas. And then it's not only to develop, but to make a network. For implementation, the knowledge that we have here, you have to bring back to your area and to implement it there. And you have to inform us what kind of problem you have or what kind of field from application you have to inform us. So the information system is running. So for you, the fresh graduate, you are here, but you are always related to our network, wherever you are. If you want to work here, for example, please contact us. We will send you information every month. If we have thesis, a good thesis result, we can send you per mail, free. So your knowledge will always update, and this is the system. It's very easy, but you get information from us. If you want to work to make a project in your area, if you cannot do your project, you can call us. Not that we have to go there, we can just say to you, please reform or please open this file, and you can learn and you can do that. So we do not want to do in your area. You have to do your activity in your area. Not always invite me to go there to solve your problem. You have to solve your problem. This is a kind of system to solve your problem. Yeah. Good. Yeah. We have a master program, one, Maryono Teknik System, empty. The degree is empty in the first time, but now we have Magister Engineering and System Engineering. So our motto in System Engineering is thinking, doing, implementing, systemic. So thinking and doing. Doing, you have to do, you have to implement it, and systemic. Always in low, thinking and doing, always. So you will get a lot of tasks from here. After the lecture, you get tasks going out to see the reality, to work on. Like this morning, I have also class about microhydro. After class, I give tasks to the student to go to a small. We have a small project in Minggir. To go there to learn in the reality. So this is our concept in systemic thinking. The philosophy of knowledge developed by MST is knowledge is information time experience time attitude. Informations mean you get information from us due to lecture. But how about experience? You have also practicum in the laboratory, you have to go to the field, you have to do something to the field, you have to try. In the end of your work, you have to make equipment or product. This is experience. To make you, really you have knowledge. Without experience, you have no knowledge, you have only information. The information you can take from internet actually. Information is shown. If you want to learn something from the university, if you want only to have information, you should not go to here. You can look for information from home. You just open the internet. Whatever you want, for example, system engineering. System engineering, you have a lot of things. Okay, finish. But not only that. Yeah. We want to motivate you to understand about that, to understand about the concept of system. But again, to motivate you to go to the field, to look for the problem, to bring it here, and to discuss and to solve the problem in these 2 years' time. For example, in the semester 2, you has already knows a lot of problem in your area, and then you have to go to the field and take the problem, and you have to go to the district government to explain the problem and to propose the solution. Yeah. After that, you get feedback from the government, district government. Maybe the feedback is, please take this problem as your thesis, and you take this problem as your thesis, and you handle the problem and try to have a contact with people there. Maybe your thesis will be funded by the district government, but the result should be given to the district government to be implemented, and you are also there. So after finish your study, you has already activity. For you, which already has a work in the institution, government institution is good. Yeah, you can also say to the government, please next year try to have project for development of, for example, microhydro or waste management or waste treatment and so on. So in that time, you come home, you can run the program. So this is also system. Yeah, connecting between one activity to the other activity. It's not only within the study time, but also after study time. We thinking is not only in one box, but we thinking now in the future. Yeah. System is not only they is one. They can be now in the future, and also last time we have to learn for the history and doing now and have experience for the future. Yeah. Okay. And experience is very important. If you learn experience, just do it, just going down, just try. For example, you want to, you said that you want to have much more knowledge about energy and sustainable energy, for example, and you want to see about irrigation channel. You can learn irrigation channel from the literature. This is irrigation channel. Yeah, the discharge is 1 cubic meter per second, for example. But it's good. It's not, but it's not enough. Yeah. You have to go to the irrigation channel and go down to the irrigation channel and to feel what is actually the flow. From the literature, the flow from the literature, maybe the flow is 1 meter per second. But it is really 1 meter per second. You have to go down to the river or to the channel and to feel how the water flows to you. Yeah. Of course, you should not until here. Maybe here. Yeah, I see that the flow is about 1 meter per second. But you bring also something to measure. Yeah. This is experience. That you know well about that. Yeah. If you learn about the waste, for example, you go to the field, to the waste deponey. Yeah. Try there and try to take piece per piece to smell what look like about the smell of the waste. To try to handle the waste and so on. Then you know well what is actually waste. It's not enough that you have information from the internet or from lecture, but you have to go down there to see the reality. As also, if you want to develop in one village, you said that there are a lot of village which have no electricity. Yeah, maybe you can learn. Yeah, okay. But please go to the village. What the people think, what the people want to do is important. What is the potential of the micro or energy? Go down there, live there for one week, for example. Then you can receive every information. It is better than you learn from the internet. Of course, learn from the internet, lecturing is important too, but going down to the reality is more important. Yeah. Okay, and then what is attitude? Attitude is your motivation to develop your knowledge. Like you're from Kalimantan Timur, after you finish your study and you work there, and you still want to develop yourself. This is attitude. Of course, it's not yourself. You have to edit some more for me and for society, for people. Then you have more motivation, not just for you, but for the whole creature, human being or creature, not only for people but also for environment, for animal, for flora and fauna and so on. So this is attitude. If you want to study here, you have to have a very motivated attitude to develop something, to know something. Yeah. For example, you're from geology. Yeah. You will learn also about electrical engineering. You learn about civil engineering. You learn a little bit about ecology and so on, or chemical engineering. So, and the first time maybe it's difficult for you. Why I should learn something like that? Yeah. This is another element. This is element of chemical engineering, electrical engineering. You are geology. As a system thinker, you have to have a kind of understanding about another field study. You have to learn this chemical engineering, also electrical engineering, also civil engineering. Because of what? Because you want to know. Yeah. You want to know to what? To handle, to organize all of it. If you are economic, you should or not, from economic, for example, field study, you should not only know about accounting, but you have to learn a little bit about marketing. You learn about a little bit about production. Maybe better if you learn also about engineering, so you can understand how is engineering side, production side, accounting side, and marketing side to be one system. Yeah. According to our experience, in the beginning for you it's very difficult because you have to learn something new. Yeah. You have to learn that one and 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 that one. It is easier if you are from electrical engineering S1 and you take S2 Magister, also electrical engineering. You just learn a little bit more. Yeah. But if you go to the Master of System Engineering, you learn a lot of things here. The first semester you will be crazy. But you come from several backgrounds: mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, environmental engineering, geological engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. You are from mechanical. You from chemical engineering. You see, if you cannot understand about chemical engineering, ask her. Yeah. If you do not know about mechanical engineering, ask you. If you don't know about ecology, ask them. So this is also a system. You can help each other. Helping each other is a system. The motivation to help other people is attitude. So nobody, so you cannot say, ecology is nothing, engineering is wrong. No. Here, every element is important. Yeah, this is attitude. So the attitude, our lecture is not only how to develop you to understand, but in the reality you are a system. In the reality you are a system. To bring you into the reality that you are a system. You are element, and every element should have a kind of sharing, collaboration, and so on. Yeah. So not only systemic thinking, but also how to do that, how to implement it, the system concept to you. How to internalization, how to internalize the system thinking in your life and begin in this lecture, in this campus. Yeah. Good. So knowledge is information, experience, and attitude together. So yeah, you need knowledge management to manage the knowledge internally and externally. Internally, yeah, you develop your knowledge among you internally. Every people can say something according to this experience internally, and externally you can then share your knowledge to all the people outside, and to pump the knowledge from outside to you. So due to this kind of understanding, this is a knowledge management. How to manage the knowledge? You have knowledge, isn't it? You have learned 4 years, 5 years. You have a lot of knowledge. But if I ask you, have you managed your knowledge? Not yet. Not yet. You keep your knowledge by yourself. You keep your knowledge by yourself. Here, you have to share your knowledge. Because maybe your friend from there would like to ask you about ecology. Maybe mechanical engineering would like to ask you about ecosystem. Yeah, and you will ask him about that. So this is one part of management, knowledge management. If then you try to collaborate your understanding into the book, you write a book, you have one book. This is knowledge management. You sell the book, or you give to the people, or you print the book. This is a knowledge management. Your knowledge is also used by other people. If you write in the newspaper, your knowledge, you write in the newspaper and give it to the newspaper, and everybody read your writing. This is knowledge management. This lecture is streaming. It's streamed by Masbri, and you will find in the internet. This is knowledge management. I just give lecture one, but unlimited people can click in the MTS streaming, and they can also learn from what I explain you. So you are going in the new era, knowledge management. The knowledge is not only kept by you, but try to share the knowledge as soon as possible. Don't think that you have only limited knowledge, but you have knowledge because you have already 24, 25. Yeah. From the beginning of your life, you collect a lot of knowledge. And every knowledge is unique. Every people receive the knowledge is unique. Unique and unique and unique. Even you from the same institution, from environmental faculty, but if I ask you, both of you, the answer is different. It's depend on the experience from yourself. Yeah. Okay, good. The power of MST or MTS student here, lecture and staff, is strong and sustained motivation. If you don't have motivation here, please resign soon. Yeah. Resign as soon as possible. You have to have motivation because you will have a lot of work here. Maybe now is the four semester or 2 years. In the former time we have only 18 months. Yeah, 18 months, 12 months for lecture and 6 months for thesis. It's very tight program. No, a little bit longer, but I hope that you get much more information, much more knowledge than the formula calculation. You are now is 2 years, 24 months. This is same in UGM is 24 months. Some program is 18, but we have formally 24 months. But you can finish soon. You can finish 80 months if you want. Lecture finish, thesis finish. Can be, why not? If you want. Strong and sustained motivation. Online motivation can bring you finish from that kind of program. Because a lot of tasks, a lot of work you have to go, because you have to combine between information and experience. If only information, it is easier. But you have to go down to the field to look for something in the field. It needs also time. It needs effort. So this is very important, strong and sustained motivation. 2 years full motivation. You have to speak English too, because our thesis presentation should be in English. But the manuscript you can write in Indonesia, but speaking should be English. So use English as a second language or even first language. Speaking with you, because English is also system language. Indonesia here, and here is Malaysia. People in Malaysia speak very good English. Second language in Malaysia is English. Formal language in the university is English. In Singapore, every people speak very good English. You go in Philippines speak very good English. Because Philippines was by USA. USA speak English, Philippine people speak English. If you go there in Papua New Guinea, they speak better English because they speak Spain, I think. So they speak good English. Timor, they speak Portuguese. That means they can also change from Portuguese to English. It's easier. Australia, all of people speak English. New Zealand too. And if you go here, India, and Sri Lanka, they speak English. So around us, speak English. Every agreement, MOU, is in English. Every discussion in ASEAN, even only in ASEAN, is in English. Why you wait for? You have to speak English. For the near future, people should be able to speak English and to understand English. And here, as a language system, is English. This is language system. Without English, your system is failed. It's not low again because you cannot improve. If there is a guest from outside, for you, for example, in Kalimantan, a lot of people from outside coming to you and discuss about project. If you cannot speak English, that means you lost them. You lose and lost. Okay. So hold your motivation strong and sustain. Okay. And now I want to talk to you about 10 principles, basic principle development for MSc or MTS lecturers, student and staff. What is actually basic principle? 10 basic principles. Freedom in thinking, research and development, systemic thinking and implementing integrated approach. We are belong to the solution group and a chain of change. Academic, skill and professional improvement. Not only academic, but skill and professional should be also by you. Networking and ICT-based development. English speaking master program. Local, national and global based development. Community-based thinking and development. Grassroots approach and helping people, especially poor people. And then environment-friendly development. Every development should environment-friendly. Indonesian unity, because we want the Indonesian always unity, and international collaboration and partnership. This is the 10th principle that I always talk to the student. Yeah. Let's talk one by one. Yeah. Freedom in thinking, research and development. No, you are here, and one thing that you have to understand is you have this freedom in thinking. Don't worry to say something. We are in an academic era, in an academic room, that you can speak whatever you want. Don't worry about everything. Yeah. Our habits are waiting for order and unconfident to do works. So please change. What I mean is, so you prefer get order than self-thinking. If you get order, you can do because you get order from your set, for example. But if your leader say to you, please think, and it's difficult for you because you have to think. Yeah. So please do innovation, even crazy thing. Here you can do innovation, whatever you want. Yeah. The more you spend your energy for innovation, the better you are. And this is, you have to free and you have to think maybe a little bit different with other people. It's better. Yeah. Don't always follow to your counselor or your supervisor. You have to propose, this is my proposal. I would like to do that. If the supervisor say, no, I don't like, you can look for another supervisor who like your idea. Then you put your idea under the chair, and then you say, please, Mister, give me idea. No, wait here. You have to propose your idea. If the supervisor say, I don't like your idea, you can cancel. You can say to the administration and say, my supervisor don't like my idea, so I would like to change the supervisor. Better than you follow what you don't want to do. Yeah, freedom. Please move out your expression. Yeah, you have, everybody has expression. You have to move out. Not so, something like that, or this, yes. No, this is what I want. For the young generation, you have to express, I want to do something. I want that. Of course, you have to handle also with other people. You have to sharing. Yeah. Please trade uncommon things. Yeah. You have to trade uncommon things. The common thing, if somebody has already made turbine with 3 or propeller and so on, so you think another thing. But not just dream, you have to realize what you think. Not only dream, but realize that means from realistic. Yeah, okay. Please free yourself from unconfident to try and to do something. Please change your idea and imagination into reality. Here, Master of System Engineering is bring you from idea to reality. Like what you have seen outside, this is reality. This equipment that you saw outside, this equipment is come from idea, but it's not enough. Not enough planning, only planning and planning and planning. No, you have to realize your plan into reality. After you finish with your equipment, you have to work on whether your equipment work or not work. Oh, it's working, okay, working. Oh, but the efficiency, is efficient or not? It's not efficient, the efficiency is only 0.4, for example. It's too low. You have to work on again to improve the efficiency until 0.6, together with 7. So this is a kind of combination between thinking and doing, thinking. Yeah. But don't worry about it. People has already done and have a good result. You can also do that. Yeah. Always with pleasure and high motivation. Make sure that you can do even better result. Yeah. So, good. Systemic thinking, implementation with integrated approach. There are no standalone problem. It is always connected with the other problem. So, you should start to think some things, not only standalone problem as a standalone problem. You have to try to combine, to enlarge your spectrum. This problem should be connected with this problem, and this problem and this problem. It's not only this problem. Yeah. So if you start to do that, that means you are going to the systemic thinking people. Yeah. But if you try to cut all of relation, then you take this problem on the very small problem and you do that for the whole time. This is not systemic thinking. You have to do that, but you have to know that this is also relationship between another element from another side. Yeah. This is comprehensiveness. And the system, we know, system should be organisms. Every element is as organ from one big element, one big system. Synthesis, the product of something should be the production of 2 or 3, 4 elements, not only one element. Yeah. And then sharing. That means the production of something should be also shared from several elements. Synthetic, organismic, and sharing. Yeah, good. There are no standalone problem. It is always connected with the other problem. So we have to think and develop everything integrally and systematically. We leave the sector, temporal, and local thinking. Sector thinking, we have to leave. Temporal thinking, leave. And local thinking, leave. Regional, the whole time sustainability, whole time. And also not only sector, or not only from geology only, or from mechanical, but mechanical, electrical, and civil work together, for example. If you plan power station, powerhouse or power station, you have to think about water, yeah, and then this is civil work. You have to think the water comes to the turbine, that is mechanical work. You have to think from turbine, you have a control unit, this is electrical work. And then coming again out, civil work again. This is not enough, you have to think about catchment area outside. If you have forest there, you have to keep the forest in order to keep that your water flows down, always flows down. So you have to enough forest there. Yeah, you have to think also there. So forest element, civil work element, mechanical work element, electrical work element, environment work element, and people living around there, yeah, is also another element. So this is a systemic thinking. You have to think everything. But you can also, you have also to make a priority. Which is dominant, which is not dominant, you have to know. Not just everything holistic, but you don't know about which element is dominant. You have to distinguish, this is element is dominant, this is not so dominant. So you can put it here, but they still have connection, but not too dominant. Yeah, this is what we want to discuss with you. Good. Number 3, we belong to solution group. Yeah. We belong not to the group which is only satisfied with problem analysis. This one, problem analysis only a part of systemic thinking. If there is a problem and you say something to solve the problem and let the other people to solve, this is not systemic thinking. If you go home and you see there is a problem of waste, for example, you have a waste problem, there are a lot of this there, and you just explain to the people, there are people, you have to solve the problem. You have to bring the waste as soon as possible to the waste deponey, and you have to pay to the people, and you have to finish. No, this is not systemic thinking. You can say something like that, and you have to go down to organize people and to handle that. Everybody should pay, yeah, and look for the people who bring that there, yeah, regularly until the waste coming to the waste deponey, and you know that the deponey also managed there. If not managed, you have to go down to see why it's not managed, because nobody, you have to take person who handle that until the whole system is running. This is systemic thinking. And it's not only temporal, but continuous, sustained. Yeah, belong to the group which always find out the problem. Find out the problem is important, because somebody do not understand about the problem. A lot of people do not understand that there is a problem, but you have to see the problem. That way here you will learn the problem. What is actually the problem? You have no problem. That is, you have a problem. Yeah, sometimes people don't understand that they have a problem. So here you always see, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem. If you see the rainfall, for example, yesterday we have a very heavy rainfall, it's a problem? No, it's not a problem. Maybe people say the problem is flood because of very heavy rain. Yeah, but not our problem, the problem from the downstream people. Yeah, this is the bad problem. But the other thing, this is the problem because we have very clean water, drinking water from the roof, but not used. This is the problem. We can harvest the rainfall and using for drinking water. Why not? Where we let the rainfall flows down. So, somebody do not understand the problem, somebody know about it. And you are invited here to see the problem. What you face problem. You are sensitive to the problem. To bring people from normative to sensitive is really difficult, but you are ready to do that. Everything is problem can be. It depends on you. If you do not think that this problem is not problem, but if you think this is a problem, we have to solve it, and you can solve it. Yeah? Good. 4, it is important thing, academic skill and professional improvement. The way is not only about theory here, but skill. Your ability to solve the problem with your hand is important. Not always direct with your hand, but your hand is important. Not that you just say and nothing, but you say the the solution is something like that, and you go down to the people, you organize people, and you try to start to show the people how to do that. It's nice. Indonesia nowadays is a skillless nation, the nation with skillless. Only a few people have skill. Maybe you have no skill. You learn from the environment, but without skill, understanding. Understand. And you too, maybe you also. Even you are from mechanical engineering, but you have no skill, isn't it? If you have a problem with the motorcycle, for example, you cannot solve the problem. Even you are mechanical engineering. And from electrical engineering, you learn a lot of things. But if you have a problem with your radio or handphone, you cannot solve the problem. Yeah, almost 75% of our young generation skillless, especially from university, skillless. Compared to the people from Europe, for example, even they work in a university, every people has skill to do something. Yeah. For example, my professor from civil engineering, he made his house by himself. He can doing everything. That hand is very, very easy to do it. Yeah. this is like this. Even it's not always for in related to business, to work, but everybody should do something. Yeah, so is that. So we have to develop a generation which are able in academic and skill as well as in working professionally. Yeah, so we would like to bring you not only while they listening, you have to go down to do. Yeah, and then you can. This is improve your motivation if you can do it. Yeah. And also your not only motivation, kepercayaan. What is kepercayaan bahasa Inggris? Believe. Yeah. You believe that you can solve the problem because you have done this important thing. You always want to go directly to the problem. This is the problem. Let me solve it. Not going around the problem and say something related to the problem, but not solve the problem. This is a problem. Normally, you go around the problem. Say something related to the problem, but not the solution. But no, you are here, this is the problem, go the problem, solve the problem, finish. This is what we want from you. But before we say those, we have to internalize to us first, to you first. You cannot say to the other people that you are not. Yeah. So in the thesis, we have a regulation. The MST student will never pass the final examination without the right hand is holding the thesis manuscript, the right hand manuscript of thesis, something, for example, then the left hand holding the real equipment or product derived from the thesis. This is the product, equipment, something else. Yeah, and you can explain both. This one you can explain, and this equipment you can explain. You can run it. You can understand every element in this equipment or product. You can also understand to explain. You can explain also the purpose of the product and so on. Yeah, both. But here, the brain, heart, and spirit are motivated to do the best one for all creation. You would like to bring your product here to solve several problems all over the world, in Indonesia and also. Yeah. You have only one product, but the problem related to the product is enormous in several places. Yeah. So you can use this product as elevated factor, and you can solve already a lot of problems, even only one province, for example. Yeah. And then you can develop another. So right hand in manuscript, left hand is the equipment or product or something else that you produce, and your heart, your brain, and your spirit is motivated to develop. This is information, this is experience, this is attitude. Yeah, you get it. And you are really the systemic thinker or systemic alumni from MTS or MST. Good. Networking and ICT-based development. Both individual, groups, and institutions can only develop if they are connected and included in the dynamic global, regional, and local network. Dynamic, global, local, regional network. So you are now starting to think that you have to look for network. Yeah. You are here, you have a network with your friend. This is your first network. Maybe you have network with her there because she work in Kalimantan Timur. You have knowledge, you have network, that means you can work with her. So first network is local network like that. So don't decide to ask to your friend. Don't think that your friend is far. Your friend is your friend, your real close friend, your first network. Yeah. You have to maintain your network because the network will have purpose, no in the future. Maybe you have a network with me, no? Yeah? If you have a problem, you can ask me. This is network. If I have a problem in Kalimantan Timur, I can ask you. This is very easier now, and you too. So, network is very important. That way, to handle or to maintain the network, if you are finished with your study here, you will get a member card, network member card. That means forever you are our network. Wherever you are, we want to know, and wherever you are, we want to deliver information to you. Sometimes we would like to invite you here forever. So this is a network, easy, and there you will have another network. You have that network, yeah. So then our network is very big. Yeah. This is what we want to create. This is also system. Network is system. Yeah. Networking is system. System information and system for working. Yeah. Network is actually like silaturahmi in religion. Silaturahmi, but silaturahmi work. Silaturahmi kerja. Berhubungan untuk bekerja. Yeah. If you have a lot of network, that means you will save and develop. Without network, you will not develop. That way, if you are here in Gajah Mada University, try to have a network with lecture. Yeah, the more you have network with lecture, the better you are. And then network with study center, ada pusat studi. You can go there to have a network. Huh? If you have a problem, you can then discuss with the people. You can also invite the people there, or the people can invite you to solve the problem. This is network, and our development is how to develop network. Not me, but you are as element to develop your network, and your network will also match to our network. So if your network is bigger, our network is also bigger. So ICT is really big. Without the ICT, we will be totally late. So we have to create and develop network. We have to overcome ICT in software, hardware, and also in management of ICT. That's why our lecture now using streaming. Yeah, and you can see in the internet. That means I try to open network to all of people all over the world, because the internet can be opened by people all over the world. So if the people want to discuss with me about that 10 principle, you can call me and finish. This is kind of network development, how to develop network. You can do also. We have a studio there. If you have a knowledge, you can ask to Mr. Pri, I want to make a streaming. Can you help me? Yes, please. Then you go to the studio, and then Mas Pri will stream and put it your production from streaming in the internet. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. So again, number 6, English speaking program. Yeah. Master program. We live in the globalization era, and English is the global language. We will be loser in every negotiation and discussion in regional and international level without understanding and speaking English. Yeah. So we have to use English in the lectures and all the academic and practical activities related to programming. Yeah. So now is the time for you in 2 years to improve your English in writing and in speaking, also in understanding. I think it's difficult to find out the other time to improve your English. Now is your time. 2 years improving your English. Yeah? Okay. Local and national based development. I'm sorry, this is not translated in Bahasa English, so no problem. In global era, more and more people outside would like to go to you, to the local district and so on. Yeah. And the other hand, the human resources, which is already understand about technology and also local wisdom, is limited. So that means we need to develop people around Indonesia. It's not only Jakarta or Yogyakarta or Surabaya, but every point there, people which has a very high motivation, human resources that can develop their region itself, yeah. And also based on the real problem outside, not based on another problem outside another countries, for example. That means if you want to make a thesis, you have to go home. You, for example, go home to Kuliah or something else, to Lampung and so on, to see what is kind of problem we have. All these problems here. There is a locus, there is a problem, there is locus, there is people. Okay, I would like to solve the problem. Bring it here, solve the problem, make equipment or product, coming down again here, try there. Finish, you solve the problem. Of course, we would like not waiting until 2 years until every problem solved. Yeah, in the beginning, you can solve the problem is enough. And you bring back here and presentation of your thesis that you have already implemented your work. Finish. Yeah, you will be proud that you can solve the problem. Even in the first step of the solving problem. Then you coming back again to the region and to handle again until the problem is really solved. Yeah. Okay. Good. I think so. I will open for discussion if you have a question. Yeah, before I continue, maybe next week I will continue again for the last 3 points, and then I would like to give you a kind of film about systemic thinking, and you can learn from the film, from conversation between me and in the television for 5 years ago or 4 years ago. Do you have a question? Yeah. No question, that means no problem. No problem, that means you are. Yeah, everything is problem actually. You can ask something. Yeah. No? Yeah. Do you have a question? You?
Sir, I want to ask about how find the root of problem. You tell us about all of the problem that all of that is important, but we need to know the root of problem. How to find out from all of it?
Yeah. If you face a problem, there is called symptom and root. If a baby cries, yeah, the crying baby or the cry is not a problem. The problem is actually not the cry, but PP. This is the root of the problem. PP is sometimes not the problem. Maybe they have PD problem in the inside here. So you have to distinguish between symptom and the real root of the problem. What is the symptom actually? For example, you're coming down to the village and you see the street is not regular, it's bad, yeah. A lot of places not arranged and so on. And you try to make the streets good and the drainage system is good. But after 10 years you're coming back again, the situation is not changed. Even the street is good. That means the problem is not the street, the problem may be the people, the education system. So you are right. Every problem you have to go down to the root of the problem, not the symptom. How to find it? you go and analyze the problem. There is a problem analysis. Yeah. First, this crying baby is symptom. What is the problem? That one. You have to change the popper and finish. For example, something like that. Like if you go in the Chode area, the river area, there is a river bank, very high river bank, and the river bank is regularly every 5 years value, landslide. And then the government say, the problem is the landslide. So the government spending money for making repair, repair. And then after making repair, the people know this is safe. The people coming near to the river, and then again sliding, and then the government spend money again. This is not a problem. The problem is the drainage system upstream. The drainage system. If the drainage system not direct to the end, to the bank, river bank, it's no problem. But the drainage system is directs to the river bank, so the river bank failed. This is also, the problem. Sometimes problem of waste. You always see a lot of waste in one street. This is the waste. The problem is the waste. We have to bring the waste out. But tomorrow there is a waste again, garbage again, and you take again garbage again. The problem is not that garbage, but the problem is the people. Management of people. Like the problem in river, a lot of waste in the river, Chilibo, Chode or something else. The government spend money for buying big hoop and take the waste out. But in 1 month, a lot of waste coming down again. This is not actually the problem. This is only the symptom. Don't solve the symptom, but you go to the root. What is actually the root? The root is we have to educate the people to manage the waste in order to minimize sustainable.
It's very difficult for people accept our thinking about that. And I just want when we go to, for example, a village and there are a problem and we want to solve about their problem, but the very difficult thing from the first step is from human being.
Problem. Human.
And how to make them to accept our thinking. How?
It's just difficult. Yeah. So I think you have to live on or live in first to understand the agenda of the people. In the system thinking, you will learn about arena and agenda. Arena is, arena is place. The village people, house, resources, this is arena. Yeah. And agenda is what the people think and what the people want. It is agenda. Of course, if you come to the village and propose a new idea that the people do not understand, do not want that, it is difficult. You need more time to convince the people that what your idea is relevant, is needed to solve, for example, something like that. So it's need time. But if you come to the people with the same idea with you, I think it's okay. It's very easy. Normally, you want to force your idea to the people. In their side, the people do not understand your idea. So they want only wait and see. Like, for example, you want to have a project, micro-hydro project. In that place. You explain to the people, but the people do not understand about that. You're angry about that. You're wrong. Because the people do not understand. So you have to be patient to go to the people, explain first until the people understand. Really understand. Not yes, but not yes. So then you can convince that you are. So you have to understand about the agenda of the people. Agenda is the living thinking, the living willingness, and also the regulation, informal and formal regulation, that working, the planning of the village people. This is our agenda. As long as your idea not in the mainstream of the agenda of the people, you have to say, we have to have enough time to solve the problem or to propose the problem, because the people do not understand. Not difficult, but you need time until the people understand. Okay? Another question, please? Yeah?
We want to ask about the second
Point 7. Yeah.
In my city, the people is very difficult to sense their mindset about waste management. So
Waste management,
in 2008, I was presentation about the waste management. So the government do not understand about the technology and another method about the waste management. Until now, in my city, is the mindset is always from the house and to train. Yes.
Yeah.
So how we try to explain to the government to change the mindset for the
Okay. According to our experience, you will get, if you choose waste management, you will get a task first to go to the field, get the waste there, and making analysis what kind of waste and what the volume of waste and so on, and you try to have to propose solution, and then with our letter you go to the government to explain.
I will explain that. So my government in my city is tidak menerima.
Yeah. Maybe in the beginning no, but if you formally from from Gajah Mada University, for example, you bring the letter from here, and you get the opportunity to explain the problem and the solution, and also the future realization of the solution. Normally, 90% of the government say yes. Okay, please finish your work in Gajah Mada University and come back to here, and this solve the problem. We will fund. Normally something like that. That is, I think, if you go there alone without any background, I think it's difficult.
Now it's about my research in PKM from LIPI. So my research about waste management. So I want to explain to my government. So it's too difficult to implementation in our city.
Yeah. One thing that I want to explain you, the difficulty is because you do not bring something. You cannot only bring concept, you have to bring equipment or product. Yeah, to solve them. For example, you bring a machine for crushing the waste to be compost. Bring them. Say this machine can be used for that thing, and I can make this machine. So the people will, this machine can be used for crushing the waste, and the waste can be used for compost, and so on and so on. Then from that point, you can then explain the installation, the whole installation from the beginning until the end. So, but if we only go there to bring concept, maybe we don't leave us, but we can realize our concept. Yeah. Good. Your question is very good. You will do that. Yeah. Okay. One more question. Okay. So thank you very much for your attention. I think it's enough for today. I hope that you can enjoy your day again. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.